Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try understanding what really goals and aims should be defined. To give you a classic example for this, if we take people like stalwarts like Tyagaraja, Purandaradasa, or Sri Krishna, and to name a few of mythological characters, and some of the characters or the personalities who have existed in this universe, like Sirivennala Sitarama Shastri Garu, K. Vishwanath, who is still alive, and late Naushad Saab, a musician and a lyricist, Mahmud Rafi Saab. All of these people, though they may be personalities, film personalities, yet again, what one needs to understand is the way they trained their conscious mind, its subconscious mind. Understand this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what is a practical application of so-called understanding of what should be the true definition of goals and aims of life. If we take Naushad Saab, late Naushad Saab, who was a music maestro and a legendary lyricist, though he was a Muslim, and legendary singer Mehmood Rafi Saab, and late singer, late lyricist Sirvenela Sitaram Shastri garu in Telugu film industry. If we see, these people were normal, but their thought process, if we try to analyze, we can tear a page out of their book and stick that in our book. Meaning, get to understand the very ideologies and the way they used to think. If I really go through their interviews, if I really go through their biographies, what I have understood is that they have had that name and fame aspect. They have had that subjective and objective understanding about the from the analytical point of view. Yet again, they stayed grounded. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Just because they had that knowledge, if people say they are great, no, they are not great for that. They are great for their simplicity and simple thought process. Understand it? And this is where that fixation of goals and aims comes into picture. Very interestingly, I was watching their videos, interviews, Naushad Saab's, and I was hearing to Rafi Saab's interview, very rare interview, and I have been watching interview of Sirvenala Sitarama Shastri Garu as well. See, they put across their ideas in a very simple and short, very crisp, to the point. Not more than that, not less than that. In the sense, which was more useful for the society. Understand this. And that is the reason why I say the goals and aims of the individuals have to be simple, have to be legitimate. It should not be that you have illegitimate goals. Not everyone could reach or would reach Sirvenala Sitarama Shastri Garu or the legendary director K. Vishwanath Garu. And not everyone would be able to understand their language as well. Though it is a poetic language. Understand this. The choice of words that they have, that is the depth of the subject. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. This holds good for a normal person existing in this society. If you can get that meaning, which is more positive and which is more giving that soothing effect when they talk to or when they hear to them talk. The point is, the very base idea about understanding this very definition of goals and aims is to empower yourself and to empower your mind at conscious level and subconscious level. Though it is not as easy as it seems to be, it comes only through practice. We need to be really practical in our thought process, in the way we are thinking. All of these are these individuals were open book. If you really look at it from the personality perspective, individualistic characteristic perspective. Why am I stressing on these people only? Why not others? The real thing over here is, not every one of us have that capacity to understand. If we really look at not only these legendary individuals from the film industry, but if we take Kalam sir, late Kalam sir, see, look at his, goals and aims. His goals and aims were very simple. It's as simple as that. That he wanted to serve all, love all. That's it. He wanted to give away whatever he had to give. Do we really have those guts to have this thought process? Whatever Kalam sir did, or Sarvepalli Radhakrishna sir, for that matter. Forget about their what you call individual stature that they are holding. Can we even think 0.001% of what their thought process is? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. We have live examples like this. Every one of us know Kalam sir as president, late president who served, or the scientist, or the missile man. If we take Kalam sir and try to understand his standard thought process, they are pretty high. Not every one of us can reach, including me. Ladies and gentlemen, they are self-made personalities. They are born on this earth maybe 200 years. That's all. 1 out of 200 years. All of these people whom I am talking about. What are you as a personality? What are you from the characteristic perspective. What are you as? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Not every one of us can think to that level. We are thinking to a level where we are getting stuck at one point. We are not going beyond that point. We need to go beyond a point. When I say beyond a point, beyond a point. Every one of us think, yes, he is great, 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 and we say, and we try to. But we cannot impersonate these personalities, or we cannot impersonate, or we cannot even get to a point where he or she as an individual gets to the crux of the subject of so called the true definition of goals and aims. What is goal first? What is aim? These people have understood. Now, my point is, having said this, you might say, sir, you are doing videos and all. Are you following? Yes, I am following. Started following 12. Started following. By the way, it's not as easy as it seems to be, again, I'm telling you. You need to face the harsh realities and the hardships of the life. These guys were never depressed. When you take Naushad Saab, he had the toughest of the toughest life. He used to sleep on the streets in Bombay. Yet again, he never lost his confidence. Mehmood Rafi Saab, he also had the same tough situations. Sirvelnala Sitaram Shastri Garu. He had that, attitude of straightforwardness. He held that till the very last breath. Even when late S.P. Balasubramaniam sir demised, he said only one thing: who will be there to explain my songs which are for the society, which are having that depth, which would help one to understand his or her goals and aims to be kept, to raise to that persona near to perfection. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very hard point. It's a very harsh point. We often tend to think what these people are speaking doesn't make any sense to us, at least. But think about it, ladies and gentlemen. It holds good for a normal human being to reach to those standards. As an individual personality, one needs to really get to understand the true definition and meaning of this goals and aims. What is it? And why are we people taking Why am I taking only these four, not everyone else? Can we not get to that standards as an individual? Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Stay blessed. Have blissful life. May the Guru's grace be with all. Have a nice day ahead.